right, Mr. Guevara, I got mail from you today from House of the Unusual. I'm going to give a box opening, my first go. This is something you're much more comfortable with than I am. But here we go. I took the liberties of already splitting the sides to make the process go a little bit quicker. And let's see what we got here. Okay, let's start with this little baby. Okay, it's called the Magic Mouse. I remember this from practically every Johnson Smith catalog that I've ever seen. And it's every bit as lame as Eddie said it was. This is a little teeny tiny plastic mouse that you can kind of teach to perform tricks, sort of like you could a squirmel if you're familiar with squirmels. So yeah, there's a little childhood memory right there. And then we have, oh God, how to perform strongman stunts, which is nothing that I have ever mastered and nothing I ever will. I promise you that. This is a good one because 25 lessons in hypnotism. And so hypnotism is something that I really am fond of because of Harold von Braunhut, who was the creator of Sea Monkeys. He also had a product called Hypnospecs, and those were done in conjunction with a famous illusionist, Joseph Dunninger. And so aside from, Harold did all these kind of different weird little spec inventions, different kind of aqua specs and sea view specs and 3D specs and of course X-ray specs, the biggie. But the Hypnospecs one is really cool. It's got great graphics on it, and so because of that, I sort of have like a mini side collection of hypnotic items from the 1960s and 70s. So that's a classic. And then this I don't even know about. This is called Bat Magic. And credit where credit is due, it is by Ricky Dunn. Now, I have never ever, oh guys, it's like Batman tricks. I have never heard of this. This is awesome. I'll find a date on it. 1966, yeah, that's cool. I'll be asking you about that, Eddie. And then this looks old and awesome. Oh yeah, this is cool. This is the old mail-away sunken treasure ship map. And this thing is awesome. I love the paper. I love how this thing's printed. It's got a copyright date of 65. Printed in the USA. Yeah, this is awesome. On this old parchment, it actually looks like a legitimate old treasure map. Ah, love it. While I'm talking about stuff from Eddie, I don't know whether you can see, but up here is one of my other purchases from House of the Unusual. It's Eddie's illustrious U-Control 7-foot Ghost. And this is the one that's signed by Craig Tarback, who was one of the originators of the Johnson Smith catalog. So anyway, so that's prominently displayed up there. It makes me think of Mr. Guevara. This is cool. Oh, here's a nice print. This, I don't know if you can see it. This is promoting the blog, Gullibles Babbles at houseoftheunusual.com. It's kind of a little, I don't know, a little promo piece that I put together that I sent the image to Eddie and he liked it so much he had it printed out. That's awesome. Thank you. Love it. All right. Moving on. In this little bag, something in tissue. And, okay, this is... This is something I've been bitching about Eddie at for a good couple months. I don't know why. In one of his unboxings, he came across a huge stash of skeleton hands. And these were the ones that he showed, and these are actually pretty cool. I had never seen these until I came in contact with Eddie. But the one that I was really looking for that I remember from my childhood is this little sad thing. I mean, they're little teeny tiny skeleton hands. Let's see if you can, yeah, there you go. And you put them in your pocket and the hands are crawling out. So, yeah. Let's see, can you see it? Okay, Eddie, so there's one thing that you don't have to listen to me harp at you about anymore. I finally got my skeleton hands. Thank you very much. Okay. And I think I know what this is going to be just because I can feel it in the, yeah. Okay, so again, back to Harold and the Sea Monkeys. One of the things that Harold came out with in the mid-60s was grow 7 hair-raising monsters. He actually did 3 different versions of this. There was a 7-monster kit, there was a 2-monster kit done through Ripley's Believe It or Not, and there was a single monster kit that came with its own like little astronarium kind of cardboard situation. But basically they were like an advanced copy of Chia Pets. So they were like little monster figures, and you would put the seeds on the heads, on their little bald heads, and then set them in water, and then they would grow green vegetation hair. So they came out in the 60s, but then Harold released a retail product of them in the, I'd say mid-80s, and that's what these are. And these things are actually hard to come by. So here we have, let's see. Oh, we have 2 of them. Okay. All right, this is cool. All right. Let me put my glasses on. So here we have Scorpion. Awesome. Awesome and never been used. That one's in really great shape. And this one, this one I don't even have. Birdtron. Okay, so this is great. Yeah, I love stuff like this. I love stuff from this time period in general. I love mail order stuff. I love the mail order stuff from that was geared towards kids particularly. And I especially love stuff that came from Honey Toy Industry, which turned into Trans Science Corporation in the 70s. That's really sort of the thing that floats my boat. That started with Sea Monkeys, and it's spread out to all the different kinds of crazy little concoctions and inventions that Harold came up with. And I'm going to go in the other room real quick and grab something to show you off with that. Okay, so here are a couple of other of the hair-raising monsters. This is Zeus. This is Thorn. Legtron has been used. You can see Legtron. But this is the little test tube that you'd fill this up to water here and put your monster in here, and the water would seep up the cardboard, and then it would wet the seeds and the hair would grow. So, okay. And then here's one of the kits in the package. This one's actually from Spain. This product was made in Spain. It was made for an American market and for the Spanish market. But here it is in all of its glory. I don't know if you'll notice, but this is by the same artist that did the Sea Monkey Laramie Corporation packaging design in the 80s and early 90s. And same kind of concept. We got our little packets over here. There's the test tube. Here's the instructions. Here's our 3 monster characters. And on the back, nicely illustrated Mad Scientist Laboratory. And this is in Spanish, so I can't read this one, but on the American version, you could actually send away for your, kind of like your diploma, proving that you were a hair-raising monster scientist of some kind. I'd love to find one of those one day, but anyway. So there's one of the whole kits. Again, though, there were kits going back to the 60s. So there's that. Okay, so Eddie, love it. Good job. Hope this video comes out. And then it was a pretty good mail day, though. So I actually got something from Yolanda in the mail today, and Yolanda mail is always good. Yolanda von Braunhut, her maiden name was Signorelli. She is well, I'm going to say she's the heiress to the Sea Monkey fortune. She was married to Harold, and she was basically his partner in crime. I mean, he was out there inventing all of this stuff. She was the person that was home, making sure that the whole business was running smoothly and kind of keeping the mail order end of things going and handling all of that. So they really worked closely together over the years to create this strange little empire. But I got some mail from her today, and her mail's always fun because she's a very happy, cheerful person. Her letters always come with stickers and decorations, and this is a little set of greeting cards that her and I worked on together. And it's the old 1972 Joe Orlando packet art, and then we've turned them into little greeting cards. So this one is for Sea Medic, and the message is, hope this helps you feel better. And then her personal message to me inside. And then this one is Sea Monkey Water Purifier, and a little note purely to say hello. She says, Dear Todd, thank you so much for all you do for us. Blessings from the farm, Yolanda. Such a sweetie. And then there's one other little thing here that I have no idea what this is, but this is also very typical of Yolanda. Things come nicely wrapped and packaged, so it's like getting a little mid-year Christmas present from her. Let's see what we got here. I have no idea what this is. Yolanda, if you're watching this, thank you. You are the sweetest person. Knowing you has absolutely been a blessing. You have totally enriched my life. You're tops. I'm not kidding. Every any kind of communication from Yolanda it makes it a better day, be it in the mail, by phone, through email. So anyway, Yolanda and Eddie, two of my very favorite people, and I want to thank them both for giving me a really great special mail day. And that's me signing off, and thank you very much.